Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on FNAF. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about FNAF news. We have FNAF merch news, we have security breach news, we have a new voice actor, new character confirmed for likely security breach, if not another FNAF game coming. So much is going on and I cannot wait to share it with you. But first, I have a huge announcement. I put this on Twitter and in the community tab for this channel, but I have partnered with Makeship and we have made a FNAF plushie. Yes, it is officially happening. I've been getting comments for like a year straight saying, I wish you had a plushie with Makeship, and it is finally here. Makeship reached out to me. They said, we want to make a plushie with you, and I said, yes please. I have never tried to sell merch on this channel ever because I really do care about your guys' money and time. I always told myself that if I was going to release merch as a YouTuber, I would make sure it's the highest quality merch, and this plushie is the quality that I am happy with. This is a extremely high quality plushie, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys, and I'm happy to be putting it out there for you. So the full design will be released soon, but I am so excited for you guys to see this plushie. I wanted to give you a little heads up just in case you need to save for it, because it will only be available for a limited time. This plushie will only be sold for 21 days and then it's gone forever. If you know Makeship, you already know the process of how this goes. I'm too excited for this. Let's get into the FNAF news. So the first piece of FNAF news has to do with a leak, and you'll notice that I'm not sharing my screen right now because I don't want to spoil the leak for you. If you want to check out this leak, I will put the link to it in the description. But Kane Carter said on Twitter that there was a leak from the Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Guide. Apparently Amazon released the digital edition way too early and then quickly took it off, but someone bought it and is releasing the pages, and it shows some pretty huge lore implications. So if you want to check that out, the link will be in the description. But if you don't want it spoiled, don't check it out. I just want to let you know that that's happening. But let's move on to the next piece of news. Here we go. So our next piece of FNAF news is FNAF merch news, and just want to let you know that these Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach craftables have just been released on Amazon, and they're just little plastic toys of the Security Breach animatronics. They're like dimmed down versions of the big Funko statues we got, but it's each individual character. No like Vanessa or no Gregory, but that's all right. We got Vanny. Yeah, if you want to check these out, the link will be in the description. I just want to let you know about those. Now on to the next piece of news. Here we go. So this next piece of news has to do with Dawko and the FNAF merch that he is putting out with Hex. Hex put out a tweet saying, FNAF X Hex update. We have decided to delay the launch until early 2022 due to wanting to make the plushies as perfect as possible. We don't want to waste this opportunity to make some amazing FNAF merch. We apologize for the disappointing news, but it will be worth it. And then Dawko quote tweeted it and said, decided to delay launch due to wanting to test different magnets and improve them. I don't want to waste this opportunity working with Scott and want these to be great. So what he's talking about is that his new FNAF plushies, the arms and the head are detachable. Like you can detach them and you can put them on different plushies and stuff like that. Apparently the magnets either weren't strong enough or they were too strong. Dawko just wants to make sure that these plushes are as perfect as possible, and I cannot blame him. We've seen this before with the FNAF movie, with Security Breach. It's a good thing generally that things are delayed, because a delayed thing is better than a thing released early and rushed. I'm super excited for these plushies. They look amazing and they sound amazing, and I'm just so proud of Dawko and all of the hard work he's put into this brand. And the FNAF X Hex collab, that is a tongue twister. But yeah, that's the conclusion of the FNAF merch news for today. I will let you know when these plushies are released. Of course, make sure you subscribe with the post notification bell on so you know the next time I post a brand new video. Other than that, let's move on to the next piece of news. Here we go. Another piece of Dawko news, but this is a really interesting one. If you don't know already, Dawko is interviewing Steel Wool Studios, the makers of FNAF Security Breach and FNAF Help Wanted, and I am so excited. He put a tweet out saying, ask some questions for Steel Wool Studios and maybe I will ask them to the studio for you. And I submitted my question. We'll see if it gets asked, but it looks like we finally have a somewhat release date for this interview. It's coming out in December before Security Breach, so anytime between September 1st and September 15th. I'm just so excited for this. This has been kind of like the dream for me. I want Steel Wool to sit down and tell us what it was like making this game. What were the hardships? What were the easy things? Do they have any funny stories about the development of this game? Did a Toy Story 2 happen and the whole thing got deleted, but one person had a save file, so they saved the whole game? Did something like that happen? I don't know. I'm just curious. But yeah, I think it'll be really, really cool to see Steel Wool sit down and just talk in depth about Security Breach and what it was like making this game. This is honestly my second most anticipated thing of the year so far. I cannot wait to hear what Steel Wool has to say. I will let you know when this interview is slated to come out. Make sure you subscribe to Dawko. I'm sure all of you are already subscribed to Dawko, but just so you can watch the interview right when it comes out. And yeah, let's move on to the final piece of FNAF news. Here we go. So our final piece of FNAF news is a big one. We have a new character in the FNAF series confirmed. Penny Balfour is a voice actor, and she got a review from Scott Cawthon on her voices.com page back on October 11th, 2021. Penny was a pleasure to work with. Didn't really know what she was going to be playing, but Scott's review isn't even the most interesting thing about her voices.com page, it's her about profile. Let's just read this real quick and let me know if there's anything interesting that you hear. I've been a professional actress in film, television, and theater for 20 years. My first voiceover job was for Estee Lauder. Recently, I was the voice of the 2021 ACE Awards. I also played the therapist in a horror genre video game by Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll read it again. I also played the therapist in a horror genre video game by Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. There's going to be a therapist in Security Breach. This is huge. It looks like we're going to be going outside of the mall in Security Breach. There's going to be a bigger story than I even thought. Is Gregory going to escape the mall and then end up in therapy for all the things that he saw? Was it all just a dream? And is William Afton finally getting therapy? Is Springtrap going to be in the therapist chair and just talking about all the problems he has? I don't know what's going to happen. But this is huge. This has big lore implications for Security Breach because all of us are thinking, oh, it's just going to be in this mall the whole time, but it looks like there's going to be a bigger story than we originally thought. We are going to go outside the mall. Is the therapy going to be before we get into the mall or after we get into the mall? Is it even going to be for Gregory? Is it going to be for Vanessa? Is she going to talk to a therapist about all the crazy visions she's having and then she gets abducted by William Afton and then she's evil and then she's Vanny and the therapist is like, oh no, why are you dressed in a rabbit costume killing people? What is going on? And that... I should probably stop. But yeah, there's a million possibilities for this. I'm just so excited to see what is going to happen for Security Breach. This is just another character confirmed for the game, and I am super excited. If you're excited, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this new therapist character in Security Breach. I'm assuming Security Breach. I'm assuming this is not for a different FNAF game. I don't know any other FNAF game that this could be for. Unless Scott is making another FNAF game, maybe FNAF Into Madness that was revealed about 3 years ago that was presumably canceled. I don't know. I'm assuming this is for Security Breach. I want you to let me know what you think this is for and all the theories you have about this. Those are pretty much all my theories. I just threw spaghetti at a wall. I'm just going to see what sticks. But yeah, that's all the FNAF news I have for you today. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it and subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you know the next time I post a brand new video. Once again, I'm so excited to be working with Makeshift. If you want to check out the preview for my new plush that is coming out December 3rd, check out my Twitter or check out the community tab on this channel. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.